Has left many Cubans wondering how their country will evolve and if their lives will change. Many older Cubans idolize the man they believe pulled them out of poverty. But as Evan Dyer reports from Havana, a new generation is having to find different ways to make ends meet.
Enrique Rodriguez knows all about math. He used to be a math teacher. Now he's a street vendor selling peanuts he roasts at home. He's earning about 240 pesos a month, he says, which is equivalent to about $10 US. Doing this, I can make that much in 2 or 3 days. But Enrique has to contend with some bizarre and arcane rules. He can't sell near a bus stop or a park, and he has to keep moving at all times. If he's seen standing still, he gets a fine. So sometimes you have to break the rules and take chances, running the risk that they'll catch you and put a fine on you. Cuba's government blames the country's woes on the American embargo. It's true, he says, that it's limited us a lot, but sometimes we put on ourselves a kind of internal blockade that does us even more damage. The worst Enrique has to fear is a fine. Fabian is selling cigars stolen from the Cuban state. If caught, he faces years in prison. These cigars, he says, come from an uncle who works in the cigar factory. He gets them for me so I can survive, because as we say here, it's all about survival. Cuba's laws are harsh, but the need to survive drives many to break them.
These people...
Nicolas was accused of stealing a watch, which he denies, and sentenced to 7 years.
Was in 2001. Now we are in 2016. When the policeman asks me for ID, all the time is right there. All the time. I can get a good job. I can get nothing. I have to try to handle on the streets.
For many young women, that means turning to prostitution. Some hit the streets after finishing day jobs as factory workers or teachers. One who works as a cook in a restaurant by day is Adriana. Her day job pays about $16 a month. She can earn more in one night, but it's a risky proposition.
¿Tienes amigas que fueron presas?
Tengo unas cuantas. Bastante.
¿Cuánto tiempo pasan en la cárcel?
En la cárcel.
Sí.
A veces le pegan 3 años, 3,6, 2 años, 1 año. Así.
¿En qué te ayuda el gobierno a vos?
¿El gobierno? ¿En qué me ayuda? A mí, en nada.
So the question now is whether the death of Fidel will make the hard life of ordinary Cubans any easier. We've met pessimists and we've met optimists, but they all agree a change can't come soon enough. Evan Dyer, CBC News, Havana.